Yuan Jinwei was an absolute game changer at the end there for VakifBank. A couple of strong serves, one of them an ace, but she put VakifBank in a position to really push towards the end there. Of course, no surprise there. Markova is the top scorer of both sides right now. She has 30 points. So if you're Fenerbahçe, all eyes on Markova in terms of point scoring for VakifBank. Some solid blocking on both sides, and I cannot wait to see who comes out on top here. One of these two teams is going on to the Super Finals, which will be held here in Istanbul. We are officially underway with the golden set here between Fenerbahçe and VakifBank. One of these teams moving on from the quarterfinals, and they will play in the Super Finals. Who's it going to be? We will find out. First point is a nail biter. The defense is all over it, both sides, but it's Vargas. Comes out on top on the right side for Fenerbahçe. Well, they had to earn it. Nothing given up there in that point. CEV on the service line. Here comes the top spin. Well handled, perfection, just ever so slightly low. Perhaps Gunesh a little tight on the net as well, trying to snap that ball, just missing out of bounds, and the point goes back to Fenerbahçe. Two-point lead. Home team bringing the energy in the crowd as well. Markova into hand, she's recycled. Here comes Van Rijk on the right side. And that ball tags the line, and VakifBank through Markova's arm get themselves on the board. Well, the challenge here for either team is not let the other team get any string of points. You gotta go back and forth, you gotta keep it tight. If you allow a little bit of gap, 15 points just is not enough time to make up that gap. Floats it. She goes deep on Aykaç. The response from Van Rijk is too wide, and it is a 4-1 lead already by Fenerbahçe. Just spinning past Anna Cristina, and that strategy has paid off time and time again. They are just leaving that line open for Van Rijk, just forcing her, baiting her to try and take it. Better contact from Gunesh, up. Going again, change of direction, Durcha's there. But the block in response, Gunesh has a little bit of joy. Couldn't get it done in the offense, had to turn around and make herself a blocker. One defense here. Next time she is in position next to her blocker. Oh, what a defense. Markova keeps it in play. Cevicholu, that one's not falling. Vargas will make sure it finds the floor. The Terminator on the right side with absolutely nothing stopping her and this ball from connecting with the floor. A 5-2 lead. Here comes Vargas from the backcourt. Does she nail it? Yes, she does. An ace serve, and what a time to get it. She had all the joy in set number 1. Went a little quiet, but there it is again. That is the Vargas specialty. Well, an immediate timeout called to slow that momentum. Vargas with a fire under her. Looking for another ace serve. This time handled better by VakifBank. Van Rijk goes cross court and she will swing it. And that's enough, first of all, to get Vargas off the line. Second of all, to get the point back in VakifBank's favor, forcing Fenerbahçe to play some defense. Van Rijk unleashes her serve, and it's out of bounds. An ace serve for Van Rijk. Just by a hair. I was holding my breath for that result. Just enough. What an ace serve. What a time. Van Rijk, one of the biggest shoulders in terms of serving power you're going to see on court today. What a time to get an ace. Does she go for another one? Oh, Guidetti almost running on court to make sure that that was called. And in fact, you have to call it both ways. I think that's going to be the discussion there. We saw Jansu get called on a set infraction earlier on, so it's got to go the other way as well. And a 6-5 lead means VakifBank are on the comeback. It's tight. Cleaned up. Anna Cristina making mincemeat of it. Dertza doing really well to carry Yuan Jinyue, to force her to pay attention. That's what Dertza's done by being part of the offense herself this entire set. Entire match, I should say. 2-point lead. Cut down. Just 1 point in it. All the pressure. VakifBank here in Fenerbahçe's home gym. Short ball handled well. Here comes Fenerbahçe. She's denied. The block is feeling it today. Jansu teaming up with Yuan Jinyue. Have a look at this movement. Low and tight. There is no space there. And Jansu, typically a smaller blocker. That's a good place to aim if you're Fenerbahçe, but denied. Tied up at sevens. Fenerbahçe swinging higher, harder this time, getting past the block, finding the end line. All the players just indicating no need to challenge, that ball's in. See perfectly well from that overhead angle that we have here in the gym. It's an 8-7 lead now, Fenerbahçe just by a hair, and they will change ends. No timeout, no talking to the coaches, just straight back onto the court. And Ede Dündar. in the serving position. We have seen VakifBank come back. We've also seen Fenerbahçe do the same. Who will prevail? We are halfway through this golden set. Hayda Erdem Dündar goes deep with her serve. Ball's back to Jinue. And Bozetti's there underneath it. It's coming back. Yes, it is still in play, Van Rijk. What a rundown. Chance again on the outside and another pickup from Bozetti. High ball situation, Markova in a tough spot. Somehow it's Vargas to swing and out of bounds. VakifBank with some incredible defense. Bozetti on another level, and watch this rundown, Van Rijk deciding she will not give up on it. Vargas forced to swing it high, and that is a point VakifBank that they will be feeling for hours to come. Tied up at 8. Fedotseva denied, not yet. She'll play again. It goes long again. No touch. VakifBank have that point. And this is a very different look at VakifBank than we saw in the first match. Bozetti is patrolling the end line. Momentum has shifted. 9-8 now. VakifBank on the top. They're looking for Fedotseva, and it's out at a serve again. Yuan Xinyu is saving grace for VakifBank. The same thing she did in the end of set number 4. Bringing it here in the golden set. Timeout called, up by 2 is VakifBank.
Side ball in the middle of the court to be beaten. Both are manage the situation. Don't be worried about that.
Somehow, some way, VakifBank have sneaked their way back into the driver's seat. A 2-point advantage, just 5 points to go to get themselves this golden set. Yuan Xinyu dominant from the end line. Floats it again, same corner. Fedotseva has to handle it. Durcha has been quiet, but she's always been waiting, lurking in the wings, and that is her specialty. When no one's paying attention, she'll get herself the point. The 36-year-old Serbian setter on the line to serve. Finds Bozetti. There's a tip from Gunesh. Comes back over. Van Rijk off the hands, gets it done. And another 2-point lead. The spread just enough to keep VakifBank feeling confident. Jansu just moving that ball around the net. She's now backcourt. 3 attackers on her side. Same thing on the other side. Back around to Fedotseva. It's tight and it's covered. Another tight set to Vargas. She can't handle it. Over. Blockers doing double work. Vargas one more time, and the defense good from Jansu. It's finally Van Rijk who squeezes it past the blockers. The hustle actions happening on VakifBank's side are exactly what's keeping them in this match. 12-9. 3-point lead. The golden set is for the taking of VakifBank. What's Vargas have? Nothing. Denied. Sent packing by Gunesh and Markova at the net. And this is a turn that we could not possibly have expected. You're a VakifBank fan. You are on your feet at the moment. With their backs against the wall, VakifBank look like they're going to do something so special here today. Fenerbahçe picked up by Bozetti, and Markova goes into the hands, and it is not coming back. Markova has been relentless today, an absolutely unstoppable force. Whether she's going high, going cross, or into the hands and out of bounds, this is one for the ages. Here in Fenerbahçe's home gym, VakifBank have match point on the golden set. Fenerbahçe with the overpass, and Gunesh wanting it too much. Almost too easy for her. Trying to put the angle where the net was, but still a 4-point lead. Match point of the golden set. High ball to the outside, it's Markova, she goes into the hands, recycle. Tight ball falls. Fenerbahçe are not going quietly. Well, it's been a little scrambly as of late. And I think I heard that whistle blow and a timeout called for VakifBank.
Everybody to mistake and we recover. Next ball down. Confident.
A 3-point lead, but not yet in the bag. VakifBank with work yet to do. A couple of errors in a row, and they are letting Fenerbahçe back into the game. Golden set, match point. VakifBank ready to receive Fenerbahçe on the service line. It goes out of bounds. It is done. VakifBank, against all odds, have won the golden set here in Fenerbahçe's home gym. They have stunned their Turkish rival here in Istanbul. If you had told us just a couple of days ago that this would be the outcome, you couldn't possibly have believed it. What a victory for VakifBank. The crowd silence absolutely deafening. Fenerbahçe had this match in their hands. They had all the momentum after the first one. They won 3-0 in VakifBank's gym. Coming into this match, they needed to win just 2 sets to move on. VakifBank sneaking it out. And Giovanni Guidetti never losing faith in his team, in his staff, in this team, in this club that has such a history of winning. They have beaten Fenerbahçe 5 times before in a tie-break Champions League match. 2 times they had to do it in a golden set, and they've done it again today. Well, an enormous performance by one player in particular, Marina Markova, with a huge action for her team. Coming to this golden set, she had 30 points, put another 2 on there in the golden set, but she is one of the huge reasons that VakifBank were able to come through here today. Guidetti knows it more than anyone. The MVP of this quarterfinal match. Marina Markova of Russia doing damage for her team. Well, it is never one person alone that gets it done. Kira van Rijk for VakifBank as well, putting up 21 points. Yuan Xingyue, an absolutely phenomenal turnaround in the end of the fourth set there, where she just served her team to victory. She had 11 points in total. Sarah Gunesh with 12. I'm sure she'd love to have that final point back where she had a chance at the overpass, but that is all history now. A win is a win, and a victory for this VakifBank side means they are moving on once again to the semifinals, the super finals, to be held here in Istanbul. Finally, a chance to celebrate, the music playing, and VakifBank can enjoy. Fenerbahçe had it at their fingertips. And they had some huge performances today as well. Melissa Vargas with 24 points and 5 aces. 3 of them coming in the first set, and you just thought, that is it. That is happening. This is Fenerbahçe's match to win, but alas, VakifBank can never be counted out. Christina with 16 points, Fedorovtseva with 18, and those were the 3 go-tos for Fenerbahçe's side. But I'm looking at a couple of other numbers here. 9 blocks for Zehra Güneş. 17 in total had VakifBank. The service pressure was 10 aces and 17 blocks. That was just insurmountable. Some contributions from absolutely everyone. Bozzetti in the backcourt, allowing nothing to fall. Some of those defensive plays were highlight reel after highlight reel. For a team that were down and out just a week ago after a 3-0 loss, this is the feeling of moving on to the superfinals. A team that earned it. Scrappy as they could be in every single point. Certain to say the celebrations will continue for another few months until the superfinals happening in May. The families, the friends, everyone here to support as these two teams faced off. It was Derby Day, and you thought Fenerbahçe might have had it in the bag, but you just cannot count out this VakifBank squad. They are one of the best in the world for good reason, and time again proving that they don't have to have it easy. It doesn't have to go their way for them to find a way to win. And there's another look at the stats. Just telling the story is that final one, 17-11, the blocks. And again, both teams were making errors, both teams were serving aggressive, but the blocking on VakifBank's side just made it so difficult for Fenerbahçe to score as we got down to the more stressful parts of the match. The Champions League quarterfinals go in the way of VakifBank, and they had to earn it. Absolutely nothing given up for
It was really
free.
a tough game, but you won. What a comeback! What would you like to say?
Uh, I don't know. I'm still kind of getting there, to be honest. I didn't even know what gold set was. Kind of like we won, and I'm already like all emotional, for example. But I am really proud of this team because I believe today we played an amazing game. We played as a team, and when somebody was down, other people would go up. We did absolutely amazing today, and I can't wait for the final. Sorry, I'm still.
And you are crying. How can you explain your emotion?
Uh, I've been sick. I got sick again this week, and I think I'm still from this. And overall, winning 3-1 and getting the gold set and winning a gold set and going to final, for me, it's my first experience like this. And to be honest, it's unbelievable that we were able to do this today here in Fenerbahçe against such a strong team as them, in their gym against their fans who are very supportive of them. But yeah, it's just a lot of emotion. I believe not only for me, it's everybody cried too. Yes.
Thanks. Congrats.
Thank you very much.